sing ooh, la la la. You make a girl go ooh, I'm in love, love. Did you see that shooting star tonight? Were you dazzled by the same constellation? Did you and Jupiter conspire to get me? I think you and the moon and Neptune got it right, 'cause now I'm shining bright.
Good morning and welcome to the National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. My name is Richmond Lee, President of the National Honor Society. At this time, I ask you to please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Before we begin with the rest of the program, I would ask that you please take notice of the emergency exits located in the rear of the auditorium. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Chairman of the Board of Education, Mrs. Kathy Helrick.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to welcome parents, teachers, and our National Honor Society inductees. It was really nice to see smiling faces as you walked in, and I hope it's a reflection of the sun that is finally gracing us with its presence. On behalf of the Board of Education, I'd like to congratulate you all on your induction into the Honor Society. It's a great honor. It's a culmination of all the hard work that you've put in for the last 12 years, and I wish you all luck and good fortune in the years to come, especially in college. Thank you.
I would now like to introduce Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Jeffrey Solon.
Good morning, everyone. And there are many tests you've passed, Richmond, over the years, and I appreciate you not identifying these doors as fire exits up here. It's a lovely touch for the ceremony this morning. Anyway, good morning, everybody. Good morning. What a beautiful morning it is, really. The sun is finally shining. Thankfully, we will no longer be besieged with incessant political advertising, and we get to induct these incredible students into our National Honor Society. This event is truly special. Many of you probably remember that at one time I had the honor of serving as Cheshire High School principal. I would often say during that time that we do not graduate transcripts, but well-rounded people. Membership in the National Honor Society is the pinnacle of that aspiration. Over the course of your high school experience, you've exemplified scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Having been a few years removed from my role as high school principal, I have a different perspective on this ceremony. I still deeply appreciate the effort that you have made to arrive on this stage. I continue to recognize the incredible support that you've received from your families, teachers, peers, and National Honor Society advisors. But seeing the bigger picture in my current role, I'll deviate a little bit from simply congratulating you. Upon your induction this morning, I feel the need to thank you. Thank you for everything that you do, not only for Cheshire High School, but our community, state, and country. The countless volunteer hours that you've put in only pale in comparison to the positive influence that you have on everyone around you. You serve as role models for other students in our schools and as an inspiration for our staff. Thank you for doing what you do. I couldn't think of a better way to acknowledge you than with membership in the National Honor Society. So on behalf of the Board of Education and everyone in the Cheshire Public Schools, I extend my sincere and enthusiastic congratulations. Great job, guys.
The NHS was founded in 1921 and is sponsored by the National Association of Secondary School Principals. Its goal is to recognize and encourage excellence in scholarship, leadership, character, and service. Each school, which holds an NHS charter, sets its own standards within a general national framework. The students we honor here tonight have academic averages of 3.83 or higher and have established outstanding records of service, character, and leadership according to their personal statements and the assessments made by their teachers. I want to congratulate these students and express our school's pride in their achievements. The pillar represents truth and knowledge, the two goals to which the young people we honor today aspire. I will light this candle to symbolize the NHS pillar. Students will speak about the meaning of these principles. I will ask Co-Vice President Ali DiPaolo to talk about our first pillar, character.
Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality and personality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character which guides one through life and, when once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we may hope to prove by example that we have valued character. Now I would like to introduce our Co-Vice President, Alyssa Mizowitz, who will talk about service.
Service can be expressed in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work without monetary compensation or without recognition for the benefit of those in need is the quality we seek in our members. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and skills to a better tomorrow. It is my pleasure to introduce Lucy Pellegrino, Minister of Information, who will talk about leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objectives. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed and is thus a substantive charge to each of our members and to the candidates. Our clerk, Ellie Haskis, will talk about the principles of NHS.
Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for education ends only with life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Now I would like to introduce the advisors of NHS, Donna Carbone and Holly Skrizniars, to present the certificates.
It is my pleasure to call forward each inductee to accept their certificates. Richmond Lee. Alessandra DiPaolo. Alyssa Mizowitz. Ellie Haskis. Lucille Pellegrino. Amanda Adesso. Ian Vadacharji. Kaylee Butler. Francine Kai. Georgia Capobianco. Thomas Chernesky. Sophia Konstantinescu. Michaela Crowley. Megan Curello. And Mark Delastrito. Alexa Delott. Shreya Dumay. Sarah Drozdowski. Paulina Dubb. Evan Esposito. Berkeley Fang. Haley Grayson. Caitlin Guerrera. Tiffany Hua. Grace Johnson. And Matthew Caplita. Erica Carrico. Julia Ketsovich. Eliza Kennelly. Albert Kwan. Peter Levins. Caitlin Laura. Tess McConnell. Dagny McKinley. Alexandra Naraki. Zachary Nemphos. Madeline O'Connor. Alexander Orchid. Sharika Raman. Ankit Sahusra Bude. Emma Stratton. Yasin Tarabar. Eliza Taylor. Sarah Taylor. Emily Trokey. Jenny Wang. Sydney Wang. Talia Yavorik. Now I'd like to introduce Holly Skrizniars, who will recite the pledge.
Inductees, it is now time for the Honor Society pledge. Please stand. Please repeat after me. I pledge to maintain my high scholastic standing, to hold as fundamental and worthy, an untarnished character, to endeavor intelligently and courageously, to be a leader, and to give of myself freely in service to others. Congratulations, you are now officially members of the National Honor Society. Please be seated. I would like to introduce the principal at Cheshire High School, Dr. Mary Gadd.
Good morning. It's fitting that our induction took place on the stage set with all of these doors, right? So how many doors have been opened or will be opened because of your induction into the National Honor Society? But more importantly, because of who you are and the leadership skills and the scholarship skills that you bring to your role at the high school and to your future. So we are incredibly proud of you, if you can't tell. So I just wanted to say again, good morning and congratulations. And before we adjourn to the Commons, I did want to say a thank you to Mrs. Eileen Wilderman and our culinary students because they will have provided the refreshments for you this morning. But I also have a few other thank yous and closing remarks. First, thank you to Mr. Solon, our Superintendent of Schools, Mrs. Helreich, our Board of Education Chairperson, and of course our National Honor Society officers, President Richmond Lee, Co-Vice Presidents Ali DiPaolo and Alyssa Misowitz, Minister of Information Lucy Pellegrino, and Clerk Ellie Haskis. Finally, thank you to our NHS advisors, Donna Carbone and Holly Skrizniars, for making this such a meaningful and lovely event. This morning, we celebrate your achievement, and we know no great achievement is accomplished without hard work. So we thank you for your diligence, and we also thank you for your service. There's a commitment to do more, because when you give of yourself in service to others, you exemplify what is best in humankind. You've been inducted into a very prestigious organization that counts among its members surgeons, astronauts, U.S. senators, U.S. representatives, novelists, the creator of Garfield, the former president of the Red Cross, and NFL players. But what unifies all of these diverse members of NHS is how they've lived their lives devoted to a cause or calling. The future now belongs to you to find that cause or calling. Along with your fellow NHS members, you are charged with the responsibility of bringing hope and inspiration to others by your action and your example, as exemplified by the candles you lit today. You certainly have achieved a milestone, and we honor you. But as the saying goes, to whom much is given, much shall be expected. Your journey has just begun. From today forward, know you are keepers of light and hope, and you are the leaders who will continue to build and sustain a compassionate community. So, congratulations to each and every one of you. And now that the formal part of our induction ceremony has ended, please make your way to the Commons and have a fabulous day of celebration, much deserved. Thank you.